So this is the one we're going to do as our company submission. So let's see what we can put together, and hopefully it's a winner.
Sounds good.
Adam's going to drive for us. So Adam, what's our first contest?
Auburn versus whoever wins the playing game.
Auburn. I think we're all safe with Auburn.
Auburn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any objections?
Anybody?
No objections.
Louisville versus Creighton.
Creighton.
That's what I say.
This is a tough one. I'm going to say Louisville, but this is a toss-up.
I'm good with Louisville. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Anybody like Creighton?
Louisville.
It's going to be Louisville.
Go Cardinals. Michigan versus University of California, San Diego.
People were picking this as an
I
upset.
like the 12 seed here.
Yes, people are picking this as
Okay.
I'm good with that.
They can be our Cinderella story. Texas A&M versus Yale.
Texas A&M.
I'm going to eat them all the way here.
Unless it's a debate, yeah, let's go with Texas.
Ole Miss versus the play-in. You seem stressed out by this one.
I am, because North Carolina is playing good basketball right now.
We want to choose a second Cinderella story.
I'd still say Ole Miss.
Ole
We're
Miss.
sticking with Ole Miss.
Iowa State versus Lipscomb.
Iowa State.
Yeah.
Yep.
Marquette, New Mexico. Not everybody at once.
This is where the expertise really starts coming in. We're like,
I'd go Marquette.
Marquette.
Marquette. Go Marquette.
And definitely Michigan
Yeah,
State.
definitely.
Okay, I won't even read them out loud. We'll go back over Duke versus playing game.
Duke.
Good choice. Mississippi State versus Baylor.
It's going to be a hell of a game.
Baylor.
Yeah,
Let's go nine here.
I agree.
Can we flag it for hell of a game? Is that
Yeah.
Okay. Oregon versus Liberty.
Oregon.
Okay.
They're playing pretty good ball, too.
Arizona, Akron. Mouse is drifting towards there. BYU versus VCU. BYU. All the favorites. Wisconsin versus Montana. Wisconsin. Okay. St. Mary's, Vanderbilt.
St. Mary's. Unless anybody.
Okay. Alabama versus Robert Morris. Alabama's already been clicked. Auburn versus Louisville.
Auburn.
No upsets here. Okay.
That's the problem. There's no upsets.
Yeah. San Diego versus Texas A&M. Is this our Cinderella story? Are we going San Diego?
Texas A&M's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Iowa State banged up right now?
Yes, they lost their best player.
All right, let's go
So I'd
Ole Miss
go Ole
here.
Miss.
Ole Miss. Marquette, Michigan State.
Still like Michigan State.
Michigan State, they're always a favorite. Duke, Baylor. I like Duke. Oregon, Arizona.
Oregon.
BYU, Wisconsin.
I'd go BYU also.
Okay.
Good.
St. Mary's, Alabama.
So like Alabama here, they're kind of struggling. But
They are.
I feel like if you want to take somebody out somewhere, that would be
So
good. We can come back to that.
Elite Eight. Auburn, Texas A&M.
Auburn.
Okay. Ole Miss, Michigan State.
I can see Michigan State.
He's too good of a coach.
Back Oregon. We got to pick an upset at some point.
Back on Auburn A&M.
1-1-1-1.
No, but did they play twice in the regular season? It's really hard to beat a team 3 times, no matter who it is. So I was just wondering if Auburn beat them home and away. If you want to,
I think Auburn only had 3
I'm
losses.
going to click this preview button. and
if
see
you
what
want to go with
happens.
an upset, but 28-5, 22, Auburn's still probably good.
I thought it showed there. Texas A&M, they lost. Texas A&M beat them.
Then I think
Loads and safe. Okay. Thank you for wasting our time, Gabe.
Hey, I'm just trying to come up with an upset.
BYU, Alabama.
BYU.
I think go 6, yeah.
Okay.
I just don't think Alabama's just going to roll all the way through this tournament.
Roll.
They're going no pun intended, but I just don't see them. They're kind of limping into this thing.
I died.
Auburn, Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Finally, an upset.
Yeah, Michigan State and Duke.
Duke. Okay. Oh, I did not. The Florida versus Norfolk.
Florida.
UConn, Oklahoma. Memphis, Colorado State.
Colorado State looked really good.
Yeah, they're playing really well.
All right, upset. Maryland versus Grand Canyon. Missouri versus Drake. This is gonna be so disappointing.
Gotta be a homer.
Even though I think they're losing that game.
I do too.
Well, the biggest fan base.
Texas Tech versus UNC Wilmington.
Texas Tech.
Kansas, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I'm going Arkansas.
Interesting.
St. John's.
The Johnnies are back.
We are definitely back.
Houston versus SIUE.
It's gonna be a.
No one wants to go with it.
You know, you might as well just click Houston. You might as well just click Houston and Texas Tech all the way through.
Gonzaga versus Georgia.
Georgia.
Clemson versus McNeese.
Clemson.
Purdue versus High Point.
People are picking this as an
High
upset.
Point is.
Throw High Point because we need
They
it.
are. They're picking this as an upset.
Here's the thing: if you're taking Purdue, if you think Purdue's going to go 3 rounds, take Purdue. If you don't think they're going to go 3 rounds, pick an upset.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to lose. I don't think they're going to beat Clemson if they make it.
Right.
Illinois.
So let's pick an upset there.
TJ has spoken for Illinois.
I'll say that every time it comes up.
Okay, well, eventually you'll be overruled.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, UCLA, Utah State.
I like Utah State.
Utah State.
They can be talked out of it, but I like Utah State.
That's fine because UCLA's not going anywhere.
Tennessee. Okay. Florida versus UConn.
Florida.
Colorado State. Do we still have the Colorado State truthers?
They looked really good. Those. It's tough when they're playing Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland's. That's my thing. If Maryland gets past its first round game against Grand Canyon, which is going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
They're getting past Colorado.
Missouri.
Ride the homer one.
Missouri. When they get past Drake, I think they can win a couple rounds.
Okay. Arkansas versus St. John's.
St. John's.
Houston, Georgia.
Houston.
Clemson versus High Point.
Clemson.
Illinois.
Kentucky versus Illinois.
Kentucky.
Okay.
No, you can put Illinois.
And we got Missouri, so he gets his
You can
Illinois.
put Illinois.
Okay.
Illinois, we're fine. I'm fine.
This is why it's the Team Express.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
We're not saying Illinois next round, though.
I don't have them on my bracket on the next round.
Florida versus Maryland.
Florida.
I think Florida's going to the finals.
Missouri versus St. John's. We don't want to keep riding this.
No.
Okay.
No.
We wrote that.
If we're cutting out Illinois, we're cutting out Missouri.
Yep.
Houston, Clemson.
Clemson here. I think.
A lot of people are picking Clemson.
Yeah.
Really?
They are.
All right.
Illinois versus Tennessee.
Tennessee.
I'm going to say it.
We had an orange playing in that game. Clemson, Tennessee.
Florida, St. John's.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one.
Anybody got a coin?
Yeah, I think
They
you
got those 2 really big ones.
Florida's tough, man.
Yeah.
They're the best team in the best conference, I think, right now. I think they're better than Auburn right now. And they won the tournament.
Clemson, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know. I can be persuaded either way, but I would have chosen
I
Clemson.
think Tennessee too.
All right, we've got this half the room is decided. Anybody on the other half?
Don't say Illinois, TJ.
It's not too late.
I would say close.
We can swap in Illinois.
No.
Okay. Clemson.
Let's go close.
Let's go with the upset. All right. Final four: Michigan State versus Florida.
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 Florida versus
Clemson.
Duke in the finals.
So we're just going
Duke.
chalk with one versus one.
I
What we got?
hate fucking Duke, so I'm going Florida.
Got that on video.
I can't stand.
I love Duke, so I'm going Duke.
Okay, so we got a split. How many other votes for? How many guys want to go Duke here?
I'll go Duke.
You're getting ready to raise
Two.
your
We
hand.
got three.
Duke. Cool flag.
How many people want to go Florida?
I'm going Florida.
Florida's a no-brainer.
Florida for that.
Mark says it's a no-brainer. All right.
Florida's
Tiebreaker.
I mean, total points.
Oh, yeah, high scoring game. I think.
So 200.
Not that high
How
scoring.
about 84 to 80?
8480.
So that'd be 164.
164.
If Florida doesn't get, if Florida goes too healthy, they'll be tough.
All right. That's our bracket.
Can't believe we're
Anything?
knocked off.
You want to lead anything else?
Any upsets we want to swap to? I don't know.
Claunch coming in late. What do you think?
Let's have Illinois lose first round.
Illinois taking it all?
There's a chance, I guess.
No.
There's a chance. Not a chance.
Not Illinois.
164.
I'm not good at watching hockey. I don't know what it is.
Oh, this isn't hockey? That's what we did wrong.
What do you think?
Mark can't get over Houston not being in the Final Four.
I know.
Is this our bracket?
This is our bracket.
North Carolina.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. No. North Carolina's not having a good year. So, how many 11s we got winning?
Problem is we have too many favorites. We need an upset. in
We got
there.
a 12 winning.
There was High Point was 13, I think. Down here.
Yeah, we had 113. I thought we had one other 11.
Colorado State's at 12.
Yeah.
We had two 12s at least. A couple 10s.
Utah State's at 10.
We need more than I thought.
Honestly, the 11 I like the most would be our homework pick.
I was gonna say I'm not arguing with Mizzou fans about
Right.
Mizzou.
I'm like, that would be the 111 that jumps out to me that we could possibly take. Change some.
I actually like Yale too.
Where they from?
That's a 7 now.
They won the Ivy League, didn't they? Gilman?
Yeah. Problem is we're picking an upset right above them.
Right.
And
That's why the tournament gets crazy when you get two upsets in the same.
It wouldn't be the first time the 12 and 13 face off in the second round. So
Right.
we do have A&M going 2 rounds. So
It's hard to pick
I
against
just-
SEC
I
schools
mean,
right now.
just in general, I don't like how many ways you got Duke after. So
Almost all.
Duke,
yeah.
best team in the country.
They're not, but like I understand. You can lost for
Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
Liverpool.
You're like Liverpool.
Liverpool, man.
I mean, I like a lot of it.
So the final 4, we have Florida. There we go. Florida, Michigan State, Duke, and Clemson.
I'm missing you.
Houston's solid. Their offense can be inconsistent sometimes.
We have them losing.
I know.
Where's Auburn?
They lose to Michigan State.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have too many ones, but it's a solid bracket.
Alright.
Yeah, I think this is the one. So when we split this, it's just like
You came in late, so you're.
yeah, but I was the high advisor. I thought. Nope.
No, you never were
Oh.
designated in that role.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we'll give you a little piece since you came in with your
I
thoughts.
appreciate that. Yeah.
So-
Okay.
We should get Piscetti's.
And submit.
We had a little bit over week-old spaghettis in there for anyone who wins.
Okay.
Only one that's losers.
Yeah, that's for the losers, right?